And all right, we're live. Beautiful. We're back, people. Lego Masters is done and dusted. No more Lego Masters talk for at least another 12 months, that's for sure. Congratulations to Scotty and Owen for taking out the Australian Lego Masters. The New Zealand Lego Masters finished, but we didn't get a chance to watch that, so I'm sure we will jump into that maybe for 5 minutes, one time down the track, maybe. But tonight we will talk about Lego ideas. Not Lego Masters, Lego ideas. And we've got the usual two, Henry and Bilsy. But tonight we have a very, very special guest. Been on the show before. He's hit the 10,000 club before, and he's just a good dude. And he's up at 3 a.m. on the west coast of America. Mr. Stephen Howard. How are you, buddy?
Good. Good to see everyone again.
He's a rocket scientist as well, Bilsy. He's a rocket scientist.
And he knows how to do good animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man's a trick of all trades. So rocket scientist, Lego building's doing all right. You know, we're a very diverse stream right here. But we will jump into, I guess, we might as well just jump straight into it and rip into it. Lego ideas, 71 entrants this time around. Like, this is next level. This is like...
Is this the most ever?
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
71 most ever. And we did that one not too long ago, and it was 51 or 55 or something. We're like, it's never going to get this big. And we'll go through them tonight. There's a lot of repeat names now as well that, some guys have, this is their third, fourth, fifth time of hitting 10K. It's almost at a point now where... What's that?
I said Brent Waller.
It's almost at a point now where
11th.
Someone's hitting 10,000 votes, and then it's like they get a fan base because they hit that 10,000, or they made a Seinfeld set, and then, hey, let's make another one. Let's ride that train. Let's make another one. Let's ride that train. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure Brent's next one is the Cosby Show.
Oh. As long as the minifig's got the proper sweater, we'll be right.
Right.
I mean, it works in their favor. Once you hit that 10K, you've got everyone following you, so you can just make it.
Right.
You could honestly make a really crappy submission, and you already got like 5K votes because of it.
Yeah.
It's rigged.
You listening, Brent? You out there?
Yeah, Brent, he'll pop in later. Cinderella, Claire, Stewie, Andy, Brickspace, Kevin. We met Kevin the other night. We had a local Lego VIP night up here at Dreamworld, and we went out and got some good deals and bits and pieces going on, and free food and all that kind of stuff. And what VIP nerd nights are like, Henry. The ones you love. Too bad you couldn't make it.
Please.
But no, it was a good night. Well, actually, I'll touch on it really quickly. On the same night, someone was having a massive competition giving away a free car in the theme park. Oh. So there's 30 of us Lego nerds trying to get into the Lego store, but 5,000 people trying to scram into the theme park. It was like 40 minutes to drive a kilometer to get in.
There was cars
everywhere. It was insane.
It was crazy.
Yeah, they hid keys around the park, and someone found it in under 2 minutes. So big night, bubble popped real quick. But yeah, it was all good. And for those playing at home that are on the internet today, you would have seen a few Batman sneaky photos floating around today of a set that might have dropped. We won't show it here, but now that's out there, and people are seeing going nuts about that one. For us in Australia, it's going to be a $650 set. So It's not cheap. Not cheap at all.
No, but it's a big set. I don't think
it's a big box.
Too bad.
Yeah.
It's a big set, but that seems like all they're making right now are just big sets.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to our guy, and he assured me that there's a good GWP with it. I'm like, that still doesn't change the fact we're about to drop a week's wage on a Lego set.
It's getting a bit out of control, man.
Yeah.
We say this every few months, but it's getting a bit out of control.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely buying less and less bigger sets lately.
Yeah, me too.
If I'm lucky, I might get one set a year just because of the price. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll always buy the Technic cars, no matter what's going on, but yeah. I heard people like me and like people that collect Speed Champions or Brickheads. Once they hit, an extra $5 or whatever Lego decide to do, that's when it's going to hurt. Not the big sets because you've got to buy 3 and 4 a month.
That's right.
That adds up real fast.
Speed Champions is good though. I like Speed Champions.
Yeah, at $20, it's perfect. But at $40, you know what I mean? You're starting to stretch.
Where is it? Where's Speed Champions $20 though? Is it really $20? It's like 30, isn't it?
Yeah, 30.
More like 30.
$30. When they were 4 studs wide, they were like $20 cents.
Bilsy goes to Clint's Crazy Bargains and gets the knockoff ones. That's what he's talking about.
Crazy bargains.
Yeah,
Wow.
I got better models than your real one, mate.
Yeah, he's like, not Speed Champions. He's like, don't you mean Racing Car Superstar?
No, wasn't there one called four stud races or 6 stud races or something?
Oh, man.
Snowlaner, you're a legend. Thank you for subscribing back on that one. Stu just bought the boutique hotel. Get your money back, man. His modular spending has dropped that much. Yeah, it's not the greatest one to buy, but hey, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. All right, let's start sharing this screen because, like I said, there's 71 of these bad boys that we're going to get through. We're all here for Henry's comments, no doubt.
Stephen, if you haven't been here before for these ideas, it's just beat me. It's going to be an hour of me just shitting on them.
Yeah, well, especially like literally now, anytime I see a modular, I immediately think of you. Just like you getting upset.
Triggered. Hashtag triggered.
Oh, that's brilliant. I literally had a quick scroll today at lunchtime. That's the most I've checked through this out. The only one thing I did notice, like I was checking out who the designers were, there's definitely, again, like I said before, rinse and repeat, some reoccurring names. But let's kick it off. Dr. Seuss books.
Shit.
And we've started with crickets.
To me, like the first time I saw this, I was just like, how? I mean, because it's essentially the Harry Potter book, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you get away with that.
And does Doctor Seuss have a place in 2023? Is there not a lot of
The Grinch, maybe?
It does. I mean, as a dad in the U.S., there's a lot of people with Dr. Seuss books, but it's a rehash of a product line.
Yeah.
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 And you don't buy Dr. Seuss books for play sets. You buy Dr. Seuss books to read them. So I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's a cool idea, but that's probably as far as it'll get.
Brent actually nailed. Yeah, now I agree. If that was the first question, who would want it?
Yep.
Definitely, yep. All right. A Sweet Honey. The title Sweet Honey, obviously just like a beehive, a bee slide, whatever they're called. Pass.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah. What are you going to do with it? It's not a play set and it's not a display set. So, no.
Yeah.
But bees are going
Definitely.
extinct, so, I love it.
Mate, conspiracy theories are after 9 o'clock. All right, we've got our first building.
This looks shit already.
Took 3.
You haven't even scrolled the whole thing and it looks shit already.
Yeah, I'm not even going to go into that one. I mean, it would look good in a city, but that's about it.
Well, the thing with ideas too is you always got to consider like what are they making, what have they made, what's currently out. There's a Friends botanical set out right now. That actually looks great.
Ozzy just said that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
They always consider that. They'll consider all those different factors, and it's like, yep. Tough luck.
All of our UK friends are going nuts over this one, but pass for me.
Is that center even Lego? I couldn't figure that out. The like red cloth.
Looks like a don't. Oh yeah, no, the cloth.
Probably just the cushion.
Yeah,
If they made that a set too, that would be a pain. The thing about like repetition. It's one of the things in any like Lego build that turns me off is if you have to do a step like 1,000 times.
Yep.
I agree, Brent. No one wants a crown. except for Pommies, maybe. Stargate, that's kind of an old, I don't know. It's kind of on that borderline of it's not a classic yet, but it's not modern enough.
I'm a huge
I love
Stargate fan.
But that looks like absolute vomit.
There are 2 Stargate ones in here, and they failed every time they've brought Stargate to ideas.
What is it? Is it the portal part, Stephen, or is it is it the?
It's a cool. It's like the longest running, at least U.S. longest running sci-fi series.
Is it longer than Battlestar and all that stuff too?
10
it's not as popular as though, is it? It's like Brent just said, it's not broad enough.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you got cult followers like me, but like,
man, you watched the movie. The movie is frigging awesome.
The movie was really good with Kurt Russell.
It hasn't aged. It's actually really good still.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed the TV series enough that like my second daughter's name, Samantha Carter, is after one of the characters. But I would still say Lego shouldn't make it.
So Dave's got a no vote for this one. Good on you, Dave. This is for the space nerds, I guess. Helena. Cool. I mean, is it Russian too? Isn't it? No. Yes.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, it's done really well, but it's Russia.
Controversial.
Why would you do that though? Like, why would you? I mean, it got to 10,000, but why would you put the Russian thing on it?
I've seen this around for quite a while, so it may have taken them a good 2 years to get to 10K.
Yeah.
It is actually a Russian spacecraft though, right? That's why it's got the Russian flag on it.
The Russian and the Chinese, and for a time, American, the ESA used it, but like, I wouldn't even dare touch that now because of the politics.
And it's not for you. Not even that. For Henry to ask, is it a real Russian thing? Kind of. There's your answer.
Yeah.
It's not iconic.
Yeah, you needed Jeff Bezos with a cowboy hat on there, then I would have known.
Does it give you 5G?
Someone got upset with some Craggle and a classics box, maybe.
What is it?
A motorized house moving castle. I don't know where the reference or what that'd be.
That's an anime. That's a really cool anime.
It must. Yeah, it'd have to be.
It's Ghibli, and Ghibli is notorious for not letting anyone make their stuff. So
yeah,
I doubt.
Well, I mean, that's why
Lego could want to do it, and I doubt Ghibli would say yes.
I don't know what that is, but it looks like someone let a 4-year-old into your Lego room, and that's what they came out with.
I wonder if I've got. I know the anime you're talking about now.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
It's a great
it's
anime.
the same one that has the Totoro and all that, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. The drawing looks pretty much the same. Bill, I won't let me go to the top, but yeah, it looks like a steampunk, literally moving like that. Yeah. There's your other Stargate. That one looks a bit cleaner.
That one's better for sure.
At least you can tell what that is.
Yeah.
My question on this too, as we're going through, is like there are a couple that are identical, like double submission in a way. Like, what happens if they get approved? Does one person get?
That's not a bad point. Well, not even if it has something that's very similar. Are they not approving it because there's two that are similar? Say they've just hurt their chance, not their fault, but because there's two, better luck next time.
Or do they go?
They did that with
this one.
Yeah, I mean, like they did that with The Office, but there weren't, if I remember right, there weren't 2 Office submissions at the same time. It was an Office submission for one of the rounds, even though it was done previously. But this is like, say they do Stargate, which one do they pick? Or do they pick both? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, no. And like I said, for them to probably play devil's advocate, they won't pick either. And then, and then wait till down the track. And, look, Stargate's coming out as part of
Stargate.
We always wanted to do this. It's always their excuse.
Castles, I agree. Someone in the chat just said, Brent again. You're on fire tonight, Brent. Won't happen.
Nah.
Won't happen. All right, there we go.
Bilsy's
Brick
favorite.
Boulevard.
Henry, that's right. Henry's favorite. There we go.
Bricky Brick. That's another name that's familiar. What else has he designed? I'll see if I can bring up his profile. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one.
Can I ask a really ignorant question? Have they, like, do they know that, like, there's a line of, like, is there been restrictions lifted or something? Because I thought you weren't supposed to do ideas of existing lines of Lego. Like, you shouldn't do modulars or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
is that am I missing something or no?
You're not supposed to. And
Yeah.
I've had friends on the platform be like rejected, but
yeah, right.
somehow some of these are still getting through.
And as I said, his name is familiar. He's had a large handful of so I don't know how many exactly has hit 10K, but he's had over 81 sets submitted.
Wow. So Brent said you can still do modulars, you just can't do IPs.
Oh, he's got Studgate, the train station that was on a Bricklink.
Oh, there you go. So this guy, and like I said, he's hit 10K that many times. He's hitting that $500 gift, the voucher. You know, he's living off that. And we were talking about it before, and we'll bring it up a bit later with Stephen. We're talking about it that, you know, these 71 sets have all made the 10,000 votes. Each one of these guys are getting that $500 US worth of Lego. Like, how much did you work out that it was? Like, it was like 30-something, 35,000, obviously.
Yeah, it's 30. Shoot, what I got here?
You can just go for 35.
35,000. If they've denied every single one, is 35,000 USD worth of Lego that's being gifted out.
I mean, that's a drop in the bucket, really. But 35,000 is 35,000, right?
It's still a loss for the company.
Yeah.
I mean, considering, Henry, did you hear that a certain host earns $2 million a year?
Bro, yeah. I think that's been common knowledge for a while, hasn't it?
I didn't know, but I think he's worth it for me.
Yeah, but his wife just sold her stake in the company for 89 million. Like, please, he is, mate.
That's pocket weekend money. Shrek's Swamp. Oh, from Action Flash. There you go.
Keep scrolling.
I'll tell you how this one got to 10K. Not by the looks of it.
I mean, that's clear. That YouTube, I mean, sorry,
it is exactly what it is.
Yeah, like when it's a really shit submission, but it like clearly gets the approval to get it gets the 10,000 club. Does that give Lego the idea that it's people want this set no matter how crap it is? So this is a good idea.
It's not a bad way to think.
Like the whole BTS. Or it's just like it wasn't the quality of the submission is what people
exactly
wanted.
Right. Like it's BTS or even Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh was a good set. I shouldn't say that. Winnie the Pooh was pretty cool.
Winnie the Pooh was. This doesn't look like. I mean, this is an IP'd set. How, why, and it doesn't. Unless I'm wrong.
Competitive Disney as well, right? DreamWorks is a competitor of Disney, isn't it? Or is DreamWorks owned by Disney now? I can't remember.
No, they're competitive.
Yeah, they're competitor, yeah.
G'day, Born. Hey, brother. And, this one, you can hold it against me, but Ash got there because he's very popular on YouTube.
Yeah.
No way about it.
Hello, everyone. Ash and Flash here.
Keep going. Keep going.
Not bad. This one, at the moment, it's my first close to pass so far.
There's been a lot of turtles though. There's been a lot of turtles with in a similar vein. I want to say,
it's an amazing mock, but too many elements.
I think if Lego was to do it successfully, I wouldn't do an ideas. I would do like one of those Creator 3-in-1 sets.
Yeah. But at the moment, going with the competition, this one obviously because it's so different and unique, it is sticking out. Because of its, the previous 12, I'm sure we'll get there. We've talked about this one before a few times.
Yep.
I I can't remember. Was it? I don't know if this is the second time in ideas, or it might have just popped up on one of the Jay's page or somewhere.
He was in a contest. I don't know if it was a contest I was in because I did so many Lego Ideas contests, but I remember he caught a lot of flack because he's got like a very similar style for each thing. But one of the submissions he did for a contest, he was caught ripping off several other builders' techniques, like not just.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I don't know. I feel bad. Like, he has some genuinely great builds, but there's also that controversy. I don't know if he'll ever.
And that looks like a lot of pieces. I don't think I'd buy that one though. It's not the worst, but I wouldn't. Not for me.
Oh God!
Shrek
please
again?
keep going.
Brooklyn 99.
You know, at this point, Lego should just say, just like with the modulars, cut modulars from ideas, cut. They should cut sitcoms and TV shows from ideas. They should just do a product line of it.
Why hasn't no one done a late show yet? Where's a late show with a desk and a fake crowd? And
well, it's too late now because late show is pretty much dead.
Yeah, and good. How good is that? They're shit anyway.
Is that the one with Jimmy Fallon? Is that the one with Jimmy Fallon?
They're all stopped because the writers are on strike.
Well, not just because writers are on strike, but like the late show is dead. I think a few other ones are gonna die too, or like they're all on their deathbed, even without the writer's strike.
Yeah.
There's a Joss and Henry's.
Yeah.
You can literally buy a real lamp, so no.
Yeah.
No. I don't get the idea of
Another mock. Yeah.
It is.
Kill me.
Starbucks ripoff.
Yeah.
Next. Okay in the city, not as an indie set.
Props to them for doing a GIF.
Yeah. Movement brings it in. Hollow Knight Forgotten Crossroad.
I have no idea.
Video game, right?
Yeah, I have no idea what that is either. It doesn't look very Lego family friendly though.
Rebecca, I love lamp. Henry don't. Here we go. Lego Godzilla.
That's cool.
You know what? That's not bad. That's big.
Cool. How big is that? That's bigger than Joss's Godzilla, for sure.
A Godzilla set would be pretty cool. The thing I was thinking earlier today was like if they did a where you could do two different Godzillas, like the US Godzilla and Shin Godzilla. Would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I
mean, Shin Godzilla would never be family friendly or Lego friendly, but still, that'd be cool.
That's pretty cool. I want to say I like that better than Joss's, if I'm being honest. It's pretty cool.
Any sort of a Godzilla, they haven't kind of, but I don't know where you'd fit that in a theme other than ideas. So you might have something going for him. Bricky Brick again.
Oh my God, this guy, seriously.
The Christmas modular.
Outputs like 3 or 4 a year. Jeez.
What is the Photoshop background with that as well? Wait. Go back up a second. What is the Photoshop with this couch in the background? Like, what a shit background to Photoshop.
See, this is why we can't never lose you, Henry.
It's like, I was looking at.
Keep us real.
Yeah.
Where's Wally now? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Pass, I think.
Again, when you get books that are literally books for reading, I don't know if they translate to Lego. I don't know.
Yeah, but see, Where's Wally almost can because if you got a bigger base than that, you could hide a minifig, kinda.
Right, come into my Lego studio right now. I'll throw a Wally figure in there. You can play Where's Wally all you want, Bilsy.
Yeah.
You never find him.
No.
You might find him.
Who done this? Who done the Twilight House? Oh my
I thought
god!
I thought it was the Parasite mock.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, welcome to 2010.
Hang on, is that fig on the far right there? Is that not Henry's sig fig?
Well, I think
It
it might
is.
be. It might be. I like it.
Accurate too.
But it's so stupid because it's just like we get the werewolf, but yeah, let's build a modern house for it. Like, I don't know. I can't see you playing with the werewolf going, oh, look, let's go outside this guy's house and see if we can lure these people. I don't know.
Do they have the bed that can be broken?
There's not enough twinkle dust.
All right, you guys got to stop talking about how much you know about the movie before you put yourselves in a big hole.
No, it's a fun hate watch. It's one of those so bad it's good movies for me.
Fair enough. It's a fancy looking train. A lot of cool. You'd buy this for the cool parts to use it elsewhere.
But like they just did Orient Express, so
Yeah.
If you watch ideas, there's this like constant trend of something just made it through, got supported. They're gonna make it into a set. So now like 50 other people are like, oh sweet, well I'm gonna do my version on ideas. I'm like, just stop it.
Rebecca, will the figures sparkle?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Only in the sun.
Riverside, no, they melt in the sun. It's maybe soft plastic.
I mean, this is in the same vein as the A-frame cabin. I don't know if it's a nice little build, but yeah.
Yeah, it's that same idea.
Yeah.
Same idea, right?
But hey, there you go. There's for the Daft
like
Punk
this.
fans.
Daft Punk.
And again, you both, or everyone knows, like I'm Daft Punk crazy. I love them. Who doesn't when you're into music? But you're buying this for the chrome parts. You ain't buying this to build a couple of helmets. You're buying
And
this.
if you look at if they did it, you would see the like all the pearl gold would be inconsistent with each other.
That's
yeah,
right.
it'd be multicolored.
And all the chrome would have, you could see all the injection mold, just like on the Hubble telescope.
Just wouldn't do it. Yeah,
They wouldn't do it in that shiny chrome.
You build this out of normal bricks, then go take it to a painter or a dipper that can dip it in the chrome and take it home that way. Those that like Catan, not me. Pass.
I'm not a big Catan fan, but I kind of like the idea. Like you could customize the Catan game. That would be fun. It's cool. One of the few ideas in this round that I think could actually get approved.
Okay. There you go. Monsters Inc. door. I don't know. It's a pass. That's about enough for that.
I'm speechless. I'm like, who the shit would do that?
Did you see who it was done by?
Nah. Oh.
Brent, we all have them in our houses. I'm guessing that's some sort of fancy. I don't know. Does someone know where that house is from? Is that like a famous person's house or something? Or a fancy
Sounds
house
like some sort of Scandinavian name.
Architecture house or something?
Yeah.
Stephen, is this your house?
I wish.
What is this? A house for ants?
Hey, there you go. Something practical and cool. Bam.
I like that.
There you go.
I like that.
I'd tick that box.
The best part about
you know
it
what?
is it would be affordable.
I was going to say look at how cheap that would be. That's a $20, another $20, $30 bang right there. Hold on.
I bet you that'll come out. If that has potential, it'll come out as an Ideas GWP.
Yeah.
Or just turn around and build it.
Oh, look at Brent. Yeah. Snowlaner, if I get put up next to whoever I want, mate. So no, you won't be doing that.
Portal 2, this is for the game nerds. If you like the game Portal, no one else
That's
will get it
cool.
unless you play that game. But
I know it's
for
a
what it
video
is,
game, but I thought you couldn't do guns.
it's a
technically a gun.
portal. It's a portal machine.
It's a gun that identifies as a portal machine.
Told you, we are definitely the most diverse people out there in the Lego world. Legoland Central Station. Now, I'm sure they've got something similar to this, or they had something similar to this already. But again, pass.
Yes, Beck. Yes, it does.
Looks like ET poster. I like it purely because I'm an ET and that old school movie fan.
Bro, have you seen that? Sorry, just sidetrack. Have you seen the ET that was on Brothers Rick lately?
No?
I'll message it to you now.
It was an interesting build.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to get through, but it is cool for those that have that ET nostalgic.
If you like ET, there you go.
No, I am digging the. I mean, not necessarily through ideas, but I am digging the 3D art Lego's doing lately. Because just like the flat art was a pain and a half to create, but 3D stuff is pretty cool. So yeah, I like this too.
All right, I'm just gonna. Oops. Sorry, Steve, I pressed the wrong button. I'll hide this one so I can show. I really want to show that one that Henry just sent me. Is it going to load? There we go. That is pretty cool. See, that should be an ID set.
Yeah,
freaky looking though. You'd have nightmares, but it's still pretty bloody cool.
That is terrifying, but awesome.
And you can have a light brick. That's pretty tight.
All right, let's get back into it. Where were we? ET.
Flat art is finger painting, right, Henry?
Oh, hold on. I've got to close that
Just
again.
qualifies as finger painting.
Press the wrong one. My bad. Give me a sec, because there's going to be an echo.
If I don't share the right screen.
I have to close it because it's going to have an echo. There we go. All right. Let's keep rolling. All right, Crystal Lovers, where you at?
I know the guy who made it. It's been like, this has legit been like 2 years getting up to 10K. Took him a while.
I'm surprised it got there.
Same. The repetition would kill me.
Yeah.
Imagine the instructions for the inside of that. It'd be like, place this one here, this one here. Oh my god!
I don't. It's a cool idea, but I don't think it's a marketable set.
No.
Yeah, bro. Some geologist
All
has just gone, oh my god, that is the best set ever.
Yeah, and every influencer on the Gold Coast that collects crystals.
This is nice.
This is so we're halfway.
The minifig looks like
Halfway
Mr. Beast.
It does.
And you know, if they're picking up artwork, like you said, it does look kind of clean and neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Maybe I didn't buy the other art stuff, but I can see the appeal.
It's going to be an age limit as well, man. No 10-year-olds, please.
I feel you could go and make this out of Duplo a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Snellana, you know, like those crystals. Cheap jokes. Wrong crystal.
I like this. This is cool.
This is definitely proper cool.
It is cool, and it's iconic.
This would just be a fun
I
build.
think, you know what? Even if this come out, it's, you know, as a, because it looks pretty part intensive, but you know, it's again, a lot of people would want it. It's unique. You know what it is straight away. You don't need nothing to explain what it is.
Yeah,
And,
anything
you know,
space,
no
bro.
matter other space stuff.
Yeah, man. Every single space thing that comes out, I'll buy it. I've got the Saturn V, Space Shuttle, or anything that's space related, I'll buy it. It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
This is pretty cool. Yeah. I so far, what about 38? This is comfortably sitting in
We
number
picked
one.
two.
For sure.
We picked two so far out of 38.
Correct, Helena. Lego Truman has done a fair bit. Oh, he had one in one of the last rounds, didn't he? Lego Truman.
Do people who don't like
Get Spirited Away, I think.
do people who aren't successful in like a round, do they refine the idea and resubmit it a lot, Stephen?
Yeah, you have like from what I remember, you have a period of time you have to kind of like wait.
Okay.
But then you can resubmit it. Basically, you can resubmit things infinitely.
Yeah, right.
He actually he's got This Is Fine, Fire, and Review. You know that
That
meme?
was from the last round, wasn't it?
And then he had the Lego Cats. They didn't get approved. Man, he's got a lot.
He made the shoes. The Jordans.
Oh yeah.
He made the original brick Jordans before Tom Wu made it.
Oh,
Yeah, right. That's
Listen to
cool.
Steven's,
I like that.
hear Steven's mouse going crazy.
well, dude, he's got like 3 or 4 that have not been approved, but that means that he's gotten quite a few that made it through.
There you go. Oh, good on him.
It's a great builder.
Helena said This Is Fine was from the Bricklink designer program. No, I'm pretty sure it made or did they move it from Lego Ideas to Bricklink? Because it was in the last wave of.
No, it's in Lego Ideas. If you go to his page, it says in review.
Yeah, I remember talking about it. All right, so yeah, definitely that Lego Truman. Big shout out. Here we go. That's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but Iron Giant needs to be bigger. He's a big robot.
It's one of those things I keep seeing resubmitted, but it's one of the ideas I hope Lego one day will approve. But I don't think they will. I don't know. I mean, I've been proven wrong with like The Office. You kept seeing it pop up, and eventually they made it. So maybe one day it'll stick, and they'll make it.
I think if there was ever a sequel or a remake of the movie, it would make it more marketable. But the Iron Giant is kind of been and gone. It's not.
That's true.
And it wasn't really a massive hit, was it? Like it was sort of like more of a like I liked it, but
it was great. You're right. It was like Big Hero 6. It came and it went. Great movie. Should have been, like bigger than that Frozen shit, and that just won't go away.
Look at the Abomination mini fig they made out.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a robot.
I couldn't figure it out earlier today. I was just staring at it for a good 5 minutes, like, what?
Mech Factory.
Yeah.
Robotic Mech Factory. There you go.
Like, does one transform into the other or something, or is it?
No.
It must have some sort of conveyor system. Must have.
They let 10-year-olds get ideas now.
Louis. Come on, you'd buy it.
Do you know this stands a hot chance with Bluey now being the #1 stream show in America?
Yeah. It's a legit good show. So.
Yeah, and they can probably get the IP for it too.
Oh, definitely. We need Jason
The guy-
to go submit his
The guy that
Bluey. Go.
the guy that made Bluey loves Lego as well.
Yeah.
Dude, they
So
should do
you
it.
probably, if anything, more than want it. You use round bricks for the characters, you've pretty much almost got a winner.
And there's probably more Bluey fans out there than BTS fans. So
Oh.
I don't know, man. Korea's a big place.
No, BTS is, there's more people, but still, this is cool. I mean, not just the fact that I got the kids that's obsessed with it. It's just, I don't mind it. I'd back it. I love the cartoon though as well. Cartoon's freaking awesome.
That's how I understand Australian culture.
Naruto.
I love the faces. I love the minifigs.
Again, I do like the idea, and I like it. Take out what Naruto is. It's another building that's not going to get through.
it looks like it's out of Monkey Kid or Ninjago.
Yeah, Nailed it, Brent. Too close. Helena, what drugs are you smoking? BTS and Bluey need to do a crossover. How? How do you picture BTS and Bluey doing a crossover?
Wow.
I
Can you
could
make
say
that as your
something,
mock
but
for
I'm
Brickbuilt?
going to not because I'm going to refrain.
So for those in Sydney, Brickbuilt's on the 27th and 28th of May. Me and Henry are going to be there, and Helena's BTS and Bluey dot matrix
Crossover.
is
Yeah,
gonna
her
be there.
crossover mock is going to be there.
Her mosaic crossover. You better do it now, Helena. DuckTales. Everybody over 30 might like it. Everybody
I
under
love
30
the
will be like,
I love the DuckTales intro song, man. It gets in my head every time I hear it. Like,
Yeah. Life is like
oh, don't do it.
pass on the big
That's been
box.
around in ideas forever, though, that DuckTales one.
I had the game on Commodore 64, but that's about as far as I went.
Whoa.
This one, if Lego wants to honor all the Bionicle fans, they should, just because the large Bionicle community, they would eat this up.
It's funny because it'll be a massive troll, right? Because it's like a Bionicle head, but not out of Bionicle. Like it's actually made out of system.
Yeah.
I like that. DJ Chiama Italia. Is that like a?
It looks like a
that's some
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bilsy, you need to make a set.
Uh,
See if we can get Bilsy Lego show on. Okay.
Wow. I mean, I don't even think
Immediately
I don't
canceled.
At least you know you'd have a good. You know, if you bought our ID set, at least you know you get a good range of minifigs, or you could use the foosball set. Same.
It'd be like the BTS, you know. You could see the diversity.
Yeah, because when I look at BTS, that screams diversity. The Metropolitan, don't miss your train. I mean, it's a cool mock.
Yeah.
It's a cool mock for an under the
Keep
table little
scrolling,
show.
Bilsy. Keep scrolling. That shit.
The phone.
Most kids don't even know what a real phone looks like.
no, that's right.
They're like, a phone? That doesn't look anything like my iPhone. What are you talking about? A phone? What's that?
Yeah. How do you even look on Instagram on that phone? Next.
Can't be.
The Wednesday House by Brixmax. I'm pretty sure Brixmax is part of the 10K Club too, from memory. The name's very familiar.
Pretty bland. That's a pretty bland thing for. I thought you'd do the whole house if you're doing Adam's Family or Wednesday.
Yeah, but like again, it's going to turn into a part intensive modular. Why would you do it?
The Addams Family house, though, would be similar to the Monster Fighters house from years ago. So I don't.
So maybe
know.
they've designed this to sit on top of the Monster Fighters house. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's her room at school. So
Yeah. Okay. How about we just play the Creep song and dance to it, the famous dance? Welcome to Narnia. Yeah, pass.
Yeah, I mean, this is another one of those like controversial things. Like, I'm a Christian, and I would say, Lego shouldn't touch that area.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not even if you take all that out of it, it's that you don't know what it is. It's not appealing, really. So anyway, Stardew Valley Farmhouse.
Keep scrolling.
yeah.
For once, I 100% agree with you. Parks and Rec. Now this has a fair chance.
We always agree on everything.
Not everything. Not everything. I'll find something. But yeah, that's from a game, Stardew Valley. Yeah. Again, I mean, if Seinfeld can get through, this might get through. Next. Antique cabinet. Who's buying this? Let's say
terrifying. That is terrifying. I am so
Who's
scared.
buying this?
It kind of
Who's
is.
buying this?
It looks haunted.
Yeah.
Like, not even that. What's that mask? Let's open this. Can I open it? Will I open it in a new thing? I'm gonna zoom in on this because What is this, right? What's it called? Photo. There we go.
They don't even have the mold for that anymore.
What is that?
It's from the Islander. I forget what it was called.
No, it's Jim Carrey's mask. Yeah, who is buying that? I mean, come on, man. How did that get to 10,000 votes?
There is no purpose for that.
No, I agree. It's gross.
Is there a head inside a jar? Is there?
Yeesh.
Yep. Well, there's lots of things inside of jars. There's grandma's backbone. Yeah. It's so odd. It's so odd.
It is. It's really.
There's 10,000 odd people out there that agree with it. So
Fair enough. Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, Taroma, unless you paid for your votes or got a good YouTube channel. What is that? Oh, Gilmore Girls. My dad would buy that. So, people, if that's got to explain anything why it shouldn't get through, there you go. My dad would buy that.
Is Gilmore Girls still running, or is that finished long time ago?
No, it finished years ago, man.
Finished 10 years ago or something.
I never watched it. You can tell.
No, neither did I.
Hey, there you go. That's
cool.
I'd put that purely because of movie nostalgia on my desk at work. Definitely.
Yeah, and that is cool. And Disney already own the rights to it, and Lego are owned by Disney, so could happen.
And
it's diverse.
Yeah, and I used the sig fig of Fat John Candy as mine. So bang, it's a win-win.
I think this got through to 10K too, because if I'm not mistaken, there's that it's like a sports contest where the foosball table got made. I think this was one of the top 9. And there's a lot of that stuff where you can go through. I mean, if I wanted to, I could take my Beethoven mock from the music contest, and I probably could get 10K supporters with it. Would it be made a set? Probably not. But there are a lot of people who take this stuff from a contest and then push it through to a set.
Yeah. It is, and I mean, I can't see them doing it. I'm trying to imagine a set on the Lego store shelf that says Jamaican bobsled team. Well, I can't see it happening, but I'd love to.
Yeah.
Hey, here we go. Their next song. One Direction now. We've got BTS. Now we've got One Direction.
Oh my God.
Hey, we can't rip on it now. Look how much we ripped on BTS and laughed at it, and we all got literally,
Oh, we can still rip on it and laugh at it.
Oh, for sure.
That's
But we can't. Stu, I agree. Scroll on.
Well done, Stu.
Okay, here's a question for all three of you guys and those in the chat. Take away that it's One Direction. Is it appealing? No.
No.
What? Harry Styles, Oh, come on. Now you just friggin'...
What? How boring.
Yeah, but
does he have a song like that or something? Or
no, Ed Sheeran has Lego House.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, what's this? Blackpink. How you like that?
It's exactly like the BTS. They don't even have they didn't even bother.
Isn't that the BTS guy? Bangtan?
Nah.
No. I thought that name's familiar though. I'm gonna have a look. Is it just another frame of a song?
I think so. I mean, I like a lot of Blackpink stuff musically, but this is not appealing whatsoever.
Bangtan was co-designer of the BTS set.
Co-designer.
Yep.
Because it looks similar too, where there's no effort in the faces or anything else.
You said it. Cinderella, how did it get 10,000 votes? Because of the band Blackpink.
Never heard of them.
Lantern in the Wind. Here's something a little bit different. Still, not the.
Isn't there a
mock
temple coming out as part of architecture though? So that would rule this out. Yeah, that would rule this out.
The Addams Family. Well, you just redesigned the Haunted Monster Fighter's house.
Literally.
SpongeBob.
It's been done before.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they had a
yeah,
product
you
line.
see a line. Yeah.
Many times.
Like they
Many
legit
times.
had a set of this.
Yeah. Like that was a set, right? Like Patrick,
yeah.
that pineapple thing, yeah?
Bricklink Lego color table. I mean,
God.
go do it yourself, really.
Yeah.
They could literally never approve this because they don't have all those colors anymore.
That's
Like
right.
some of them have expired. Just no.
Color chart. Helene, I agree. A color chart. Some people do color charts, do them really, really well. It's not a set though. You don't buy it as a set.
Yeah, only the finger painters would want this.
Oh.
The moon, Earth's companion. The moon's not real, so my brother tells me.
Steven's like, get him on the phone right now. Let's prove him this is wrong.
I would love to watch Stephen and my brother have a conversation, like because going from like rocket
Man.
scientist to
Oh,
flat
bro.
earth.
There's people.
I've
on
legit
YouTube,
had
there's a guy-
conversations with people where like, hey, what do you do for work? And I tell them I work at a space company, and then they start going into like flat Earth conspiracy. And I'm like,
Oh, dude, there's a crazy YouTube video. There's a YouTube video where there's a scientist. He drinks like he has a beer with a flat Earth guy, right? And they're literally talking about it, and he's just like, he just goes like, if I had it, he goes, I live near the sea, and he's like, I can see the boat on the horizon disappear over the horizon, and like the guy's like, so he's like, no, that's science. That's like, it's just hilarious. He's going nuts.
yeah.
My brother thinks the sun's the same size as the moon, and it's the same distance from the Earth. Get that one around your head.
Your brother sounds awesome, bro.
Oh, mate, I'll introduce you to him one day.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift Lover House.
Just the title alone, Lego would say no.
Yeah, I reckon.
I mean, it's cool if you're designing some sort of doll's house mock for a show.
Yep.
Excuse me. Bricky's back. Brick, you're on fire, brother. God damn.
I mean, do you not get disheartened by going, oh, they never picked my modulars?
no,
Like,
because this guy has already made $1,500 worth of
Yeah, I was
Lego.
going to say $1,500 in Lego spending.
That's right.
Congrats to
Look,
him.
Snellena, it's from the song Lover You Gronks. Who likes Taylor Swift, you Gronk?
Exactly.
give me Miley Cyrus, mate. Then I'll buy her house.
We were talking earlier with how expensive Lego sets are getting these days. The best way to afford expensive Lego sets is just do a Lego idea submission.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got a half a good Instagram or YouTube. Your fans will get you to 10,000, and you're in.
You'd think so.
Elf, yeah, but you paid for your 80,000, mate. Works different for you.
I'm looking at I'm looking at about 78,500 of people that haven't voted for my ideas. So there you go.
Great movie. That's terrible.
Elf's a great movie. I love Elf.
Great movie, but that's just not a good build. Like, again, take what you know out of it. It's just another. It's a Christmas scene almost. Maybe an elf. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Double helix coaster.
Meh.
I mean,
I feel like that's a science term, and they've got pirates on it. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
yeah, nah. I mean, good use of is that the old? That's the old. Is that an old
It's an
official
old
base
base
plate?
plate, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, they don't have that anymore. I remember when they were making the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. The guy who's had the idea had one of those base plates, and they literally had to go to a pawn shop to find it to rebuild his submission. Because what they'll do is if you make it to 10K, they'll do a test run. Like the people on the team, they'll literally try and build your submission Though I imagine there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, pass. I'm not going to even try building it.
Stu, the roller coaster builder, horrible. Eater's Owl House. That's obviously a game or a movie or a cartoon. I don't know that one. Sorry, I don't know the reference for this one. Someone will tell us, surely. I don't know. Either of you boys, any of you guys know where this one's from, or what reference this is from? No? Okay.
No.
Next.
No, I mean,
Wizard's Hut.
Pass.
Yeah.
nice mock. That's about it.
Yeah.
The hourglasses look cool.
That's different.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's different.
I'm not so keen on the gears, but I like the idea.
It's kind of just decoration that's not needed.
Yeah.
You could simplify.
If you had, if that was smooth brick up the side, it'd look just as good, if not cleaner.
Those balloon pieces don't exist in clear, though.
That'd be pretty sweet if they did.
Yeah.
Oh man, they would be.
The gears run it. Nah, pass. Small shrimping boat.
It's a cool boat.
Only if it was the proper Forrest Gump one, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
It's got to be Bubba Gump.
Bubblegum shrimp.
You need a guy in a wheelchair on the back.
Lieutenant Dan.
Yep.
Lieutenant Dan.
We haven't seen, you know what, in fairness, we haven't seen a boat through ideas or even sets, decent like boat, other than a couple little ones here and there every now and then, but you know.
After the old fishing shack got through, a lot of people tried to do fishing vessels and they never got through.
Just searching now for Brent. Has a Forrest Gump one ever been submitted? But it doesn't look like it. There you go, Brent. There's your next one. And vintage radio. Well, I'm a fan of vintage stuff, so I like it. I can't see them doing it, but I do like it.
Yeah, he's a fun one to follow on Instagram. He pumps out a lot of stuff, a lot of just good, simple builds.
What's his name? I'm looking at him.
Dimex Art, just like his username. I like his stuff. He does a lot of digital things, and he'll show like how it assembles.
Oh, look, there you go. There's the "This Is Fine" one from the last round. I thought third one in. I thought we done it. I thought we reviewed it last time. So these ones are still in review now. And look, there's another. If you go four in and 4 down, there's a Taylor Swift house again, different version of it.
That's right.
It's got a cool Pinocchio, eh, Stephen?
Yeah. He, I think you put that in, and then they I think Disney came in and said, "Sorry, you can't do this anymore."
Really? And just
it got removed from ideas completely.
Oh wow! It actually looks like a cool Pinocchio.
Yeah, it would be a fun build.
It would terrify me though. I think it was like a Chucky doll or something the whole time.
You know, we're not the designers. We're not the ones that choose and pick. But I'd say this one's clearly the favorite, the astronaut.
Yeah, definitely. I'd buy that for sure. It's
one of my friends actually. He's working on the.
Well.
One of my friends, Pacific Bricks, Peter Carmichael, just got a job at Lego as one of the designers on the Lego Ideas design team. So whatever gets approved, it's going to be. He's a really good builder, so things are going to get better.
If I go to hold on, one of our mates, ex Lego Master, put up a post today. He has now joined the team at Denmark. So big shout outs to Gussie.
Yep.
Over there.
Yep. Well done,
joining the the handful of Aussies that are over there. So obviously he'll do insanely well. He's a really good designer. So
a few of my friends were talking about that, like why the current round of city sets just don't seem that great. All the new designers, there's a lot of new designers on city. and I think it's just they're fresh. They haven't like gotten the hang of, and like the A team have been kind of shifted over to Friends. That's why like the Friends sets look really good now. So I don't know. I think that's what's going on. It's just inexperience is making City kind of garbage at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a
But
bit
it will get
like,
better.
but I feel like some of the City sets feel very different. Like I saw Aaron Newman. I think he designed the drink truck or something like that.
The penguin bus, yeah.
That's right. That's right. And that is a really, really cool truck. And I actually am a big fan of Aaron's work.
Yeah.
Nothing bad to say, but it just doesn't. It was not a typical City build, right? Like it just feels a little bit. It's not really a City build. That's the way I see it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Holly, thanks for following.
But I mean, like, imagine like if any of us got a job at Lego, like our first builds would be kind of garbage, and they would get better as time went on.
That's right.
If I was there, it'd be like cities turned into Shibuya, Japan, with Gundams everywhere, man. Like that's it.
I would buy that.
Brent just said there was a big switch mid to late last year where people moved different departments. But then in saying that, I saw Fenella post something the other day that she's still deep in all the Friends stuff. So she must be like a manager or a team leader or something in there.
But like one of the guys who worked on, I think Wes, forget his full name. He worked on the Lord of the Rings set, the Rivendell. Was also working on some of the latest Friends sets, so you can like see that expertise across.
Yeah, the reinvention of Friends is really going to help the line. There's some really good stuff coming out in Friends this year.
Man, and they know how to use those. Man, the parts that they use are pretty sick. Every time I see a Friends set, they've just got some really, really wicked parts.
They've got the best, yeah.
Man, I'm like,
and the colors.
Yeah, because they go outlandish with their designs as well, and you just go, man, I love that. I bought I've got 3 Friends sets sitting on my desk, literally just for parts. Like I'm like, that's sick parts. I want them. Like,
yep.
They're right near your Barbies, aren't they?
Yes, they are, Bilsy. They are.
Have you seen the new Friends Botanical Garden? It's gorgeous.
It is.
Friend. You don't. Yeah, a lot of, especially like us. I guess we can be. I guess we throw Friends out really quick, as in it's just that kind of a whatever, move on. But they do have some unique builds every now. Like they've got a sound studio, a recording studio back in the day. They brought out had like a full music panel set and everything. Like they do some one-offs here and there. They're just like, damn, that's actually really bloody good.
I've bought a lot of Friends sets over the last 10 years. Like I've bought a lot purely for parts. It's just not mini dolls. Mini dolls creep me out.
You check the mini dolls into the ground.
Yeah. But
there you go.
Like the Friends sets, the colors, the elements. Yeah.
You know who does like the mini dolls? Our buddies. I've seen them 2 mini dolls pop up in so many of their photos lately.
Yeah.
The Brickless Bozos from Newcastle. I seen a very interesting photo. I won't share it, from their party the other night. That was quite funny.
Too. Yeah. Raised a lot of questions for me.
Yeah, so this and like we said before, so this Lego ideas around now hitting that 71 mark, which is insane. Do you think and you've got sets that are coming through like the very plain and simple ones, like those music titles and the music ones, to the repetitive modulars, to some that personal opinions, some we don't like, some we love, to all the way to that insane astronaut. Surely they're going to get to a point where instead of just going, hold off on the IP, they're going to be like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do it. Because 71 each time, that's a lot for their team to go through and try pick 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Well, I think I said it last time I was on the show, but I am a strong advocate of like, do not change 10K. It makes it unfair for everyone who's already gone through the system.
Yeah.
So don't change 10K, but make a pre-review at 5K. Like let Lego, and Lego doesn't have to say why they cancel something.
Yeah, they just beat it.
They don't have to say why they cancel 10K. So at 5K, they could be like, nope, you don't get to move further. Like, congrats, you made 5K, but we're not going to give you $500. Like,
that's a good idea.
You can pass go at 5K, and then you have a chance. That way they can sift out, because give it a year and you're gonna have like a 10,000. I mean, you're gonna have 100 submissions, and that's just absurd. And there's, like we talked about, there's stuff that's coming through of like, wait, how did that even reach? Not just because like build quality or anything else like that, but it's like it's similar to an existing set, controversial IP. It's just why did
Here we go. So Holly
pushing through.
So what Holly said? Holly said, "I wish they'd cut some instantly that they know they won't do. The Botanical Gardens isn't happening with a new friend. 100%. It looks almost identical to the Botanical Gardens.
That's right.
And they don't do modular since they got And excuse me, like your last set. Oh, thank you. Awesome. That last set. And Uphouse has been 10K over the last.
You lost your audio, Bilsy.
Yeah, I can't hear what you're saying.
He's talking about the Uphouse.
He was saying how much he loves you, said Holly. That's what he was saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
You can't?
We can.
Oh. I was dying.
I just said you were saying how much you love Holly's set, and go for it.
Oh, the monster door. No, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not going to buy that monster door if it comes through, but hey, congratulations on hitting 10K. None of us have hit 10. I mean, sorry, none of us three have hit 10K. Steven's in a different league. Rocket's scientist. Snowlane, how much do I love the Uphouse? Well, funny you say that. Damien and Andrew were at Dreamworld the other day. They're redoing their Uphouse, and I was G'ing them up. I'm like, boys, it's literally over there, mate. Just go buy it. What are you wasting time for? Go buy it, boys. Like, and I went over and I grabbed it. I kept trying to give it to them.
Oh, great. They should do the they should use the minifix from it for sure.
They should at the very least they should say no more modulars. That would cut out at least half.
Half of all submissions. But then you're going to make Ricky Brick cry because he's just made $1,500 worth of stuff tonight, and he makes some good stuff, but it's just not for ideas.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
not for ideas. Adding more balloons to the Uphouse, yeah. Well, I mean, at least the Uphouse you can use the normal balloons now. You're not panicking in a brick pit. But mate, the boys, what's happening. Andrew and Damien are going to build that house twice as big, twice as large, twice as impressive. Just to say, told you so, look how good we can do it type thing. It's just what they do.
Yep.
Let me just click through this. But yeah, so it's and if they don't cut, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. If they don't cut these ideas at say 5,000, or you get a restriction, I guess. It's unfair for the ones that have genuine ideas that make it to 10,000. They're going up against 70 people now, and not 20.
Right.
So it.
It used to be hard. It used to be hard to get 10,000. It seems a lot easier now. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
and that's social media, man. That's just
2.5 years to get there.
Yeah, but your next one won't take that long.
No, that's kind of the sad thing too. Like, I know if I put up another one now, it'll get there way faster because I got more followers on Instagram. I've made 10K before, but it's just not fair to other people. And I'm kind of in a position where like I'm not going to do anything until they. I mean, I may someday, but right now I just feel like I don't want to do it until they change the platform.
Yeah,
it's just doesn't seem fair to other people. Like I don't want to throw something up there and then some poor kid Henry gets rejected for his.
Oh shit! I love it.
So hold on, Holly. Maybe you should put Henry's idea up for him, Stephen. No. See, the thing is, before I read in the chat in a sec, the thing with Stephen is, I know because you just won that other competition online the other week as well.
Iron Builders,
Iron Builder, man.
Yeah, you could literally put every one of those up. Just literally.
Look at the shelf behind him. Look at his
Uh,
body's
see.
work. It's mad.
There's the 10K. It's hard to see it, but there's the Gemini sitting up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I need to light it up a bit so you can see the back end of it. But yeah, that was the one that got approved. Well, not approved, but made 10K.
Yeah, my idea set didn't get approved either. Just but yeah, you know, and you do have enough sets and designs to like saturate your end. I didn't make it, you know. While you know, I would if it was me, if I had, you know, that many different sets pumping it out. But then people think different because they want to save that one off. But you know, you're missing the chance to put.
Yeah, I mean, like I could easily just throw something out there, and I feel like some people are doing that. Like they just whatever they make, they just put up on the site.
Well,
And then you get it easy. Like the one guy who was getting like $1,500. Like good on him.
Yeah.
But when I make something, I want to make something that I would hope they would design. And so I'm constantly thinking through of like, would this would be a cool mock, this would be a cool build. A lot of my friends would like it, but would Lego make this? No? Okay, then I'm not going to even try.
Yeah.
Like I want to find an idea, something that's fresh, something that's unique. And so like there's some ideas on here that are like completely different than anything we've ever seen on the platform. And that's what ideas is for. You see the ones that get approved.
Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, man.
Yeah. They're different than I mean, like actually, Henry, your idea is good because it's different than any other.
I knew you were talking about wine, man. That's why I said thanks, man. I knew you were talking about wine.
Slowly coming around to your one. Holly, right, short form content didn't exist before, and it's good because it reaches the people faster. And Henry's music guys are proof of that. Like Henry's music, the short videos, the animations, the you know that bang 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 got him from 800 to 80,000 followers in no time. You need to put Snoop Dogg on ideas, Henry, to get you 10,000, just so you get that quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
flood the market. That's where I get $500 worth of Lego. I just go,
no. I'm saying no. In a serious, right? Think of it this way. Think of it as a marketing point of view, right? You put your Snoop Dogg, your Eminem, your Slash, or your Cool Little Rockers. They'll hit 10,000. You know they will because they'll get traction, right? Then he's my adjustable figure guy, whatever you call them. You know what I mean? Like
mannequin.
Because the mannequin. That's what I'm thinking of. Adjustable figure guy.
Adjustable.
But, you know what I'm saying?
That's the leopard version, bro. That's the leopard version's name. Adjustable figure man.
Oh, you should copyright that name quick.
Now on Alibaba.
Because, you know what I'm saying though? Like if you like Stephen, like Bricky Brick, whatever it was. You know, he's hit the 10,000 a few times, so he has that following already. And then you come in with the one that you really want to hit the 10,000 that might get somewhere. You know,
that's a good point. It's a good point.
Especially if they're not going to openly change or have, you know, some sort of culling system.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know it's controversial. Like last time I was on here, it was very controversial take, especially with Brett Waller. Sorry, but like once you get approved, I feel like you should have.
Hold on, you mean controversial as you didn't like Seinfeld? That's not controversial. We all agree.
No. What I'm talking about is like just you get several ideas approved. Like, congrats, Brett, for like your stuff is amazing. It does. Kind of like we were talking about this unfair advantage where you have 10K and you just easily get more and more 10Ks and everyone else is struggling to get approved or even seen. And so like if you get a set that's made, that's awesome. But
but you know what?
It'd be fair if other people can get their chance too.
But you know what the thing is? I just don't get as like, so I'm one of those people, Stephen, where I've had a couple of cracks at ideas, right? And like, but some of them are just mega shit. Like some of the presentations are just like Shrek, you know, like here's my Photoshop version of Shrek. I just chuck it on ideas. And then it's like 10,000 and you're like, you literally put no effort into that. Like zero.
That's why BTS drove me nuts because BTS,
you
they
both
just were like,
the
it's the idea. Even though they say it has to be good quality. Like it's one of the things, if you look in there, like, rules and guidelines and considerations is like your build quality, but that had no build quality. They're just money.
That's right.
No, well, you look at that and Brent, perfect example. And I don't agree with what Brent's written here. I don't think a following means all that much if the idea isn't good and well presented. Well, Brent, Helena, you're an idiot. Brent designed that moving planetary solary system. What I can't remember what it's called. That big space planet thing, right? Whatever. The movable arm figure guy. But it had that amazing video. It had perfect presentation. It looked good. It was like it polished every tick box you could for marketing, right? And it still struggled to get where it got, and they've had to resubmit and stuff. You look at BTS, it's made out of fucking cut felt and pasted on a white piece of paper. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think presentation is what's getting you your legs.
Well, the reason that got so successful is he had a huge following on YouTube. And it's a very popular group. That's it.
Yeah. Design had nothing to do with it. Neither does the set. Neither did the ideas. But I get the fan base that want it for that.
Like, was he actually a fan of BTS? Like, is he actually like? I'm going to ask the question: was he actually Asian, or was he just?
No, he's.
Don't have to be Asian to be a fan.
Hey, I'm a fan.
Pretty sure you do, bro. It's BTS. It's BTS.
I don't like BTS, but I like K-pop. Big into K-pop, but just I don't know.
Brent's the space was the fastest 10. But yeah, you got what I mean. Like, you went all out really, really well. And then Lego knew they needed basic set correct. Oh, Holly, here you go. Bangtan Bricks was JB, isn't So that just means Henry you can do some sort of joint build. We just got to find the right group, like
Cosby
Show or something. Cosby Show. You're not letting go of that one, are you? The Cosby Show.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as well. Bro.
You know what? Though?
He's
Stephen,
really popular at the moment.
Yeah, no. Stephen nailed it before. When one idea set gets through, then comes the flood of the similar. Hey, we want to ride that train. We want to, here's a train that just made it. Here's our 40 versions of the train. And this is showing
sitcoms, right?
Same as songs right now.
Sitcoms, everything's sitcom.
Well,
sitcoms to me have become the new modular, and that's why I'm like, let's just close that book. Because one of the things I do, like we were talking about, one of the things I do enjoy about ideas is fresh and unique takes that Lego normally wouldn't do. They've done sitcom, cool, because they wouldn't have done sitcom before, but that's done now. Let's do something different. So I feel like whatever ideas are approved, they should be, even if I'm not going to buy them, like they should be separate and unique than what was before.
Agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to submit the L word.
The L word. I don't think the music set train will happen. Yeah, probably not. Even JB and UBTS be a shell form after. Yeah.
You may as well do Queer as Folk as well, Henry.
Bro, I'm there. I'm there.
You see that one was an odd,
Lego would love it. They're all about, they love that stuff.
Well, where's Neighbours and Home and Away then? Come on, where's the true core sitcom?
With Alf and Elsa.
Oh man, it'd go good in the UK.
Going bloody Struth.
You need the speech bubbles. But yeah, another round of ideas done, dusted. Not too many, I guess. 10 maybe at a stretch that were original.
Yeah.
And cool.
And they usually pick one or two or more.
The most I think they've ever done was 5.
Oh, really?
I think that was the last. What did they do? 3 last round? I think. Well, they might have did 5 for the last one. Someone will know.
Yeah, and wasn't there a round where they picked none?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, there was.
That was brutal. I mean, my round, they picked 1, which was the globe.
Yep. Often it's just 1, sometimes 2.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think the last round when the little space art ones come out, that was 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, that was 3. I think that's the most, is 3.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah, it's too. I hate the Lego Ideas website. It's so hard to work your way around it.
They've had like redesigns a few times, and I've gotten to participate in like reviewing the redesign, and
I thought it was your fault.
no, like the redesign wasn't any better. So I think enough people commented on their beta test that they decided not to do it.
Well, there you go. Inside info. I love it.
Man, it is
So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm surprised you can't hear it through my mic.
Yeah, it is
I'm
bucketing.
looking at the little reader things. It looks pretty quiet, but hey.
I'm gonna get up to work soon.
Hold on, we'll get the violin out. No violin. I've got an air horn for you.
Oh, that is loud, bro.
What's the time where you are, Stephen?
4:21 a.m.
Oh,
My
dude,
man.
let the guy go to bed, man.
My man. How's that? Hanging out in California, staying up late. And he's probably going to go, you know what? It's going to be our problem now that the next spaceship's got issues because we've kept him up all night.
Sorry, guys. The next Optus satellite won't be launching. Stephen had a late night.
Elon said SpaceX was a successful takeoff, but the reason it went mid-air was because of he stayed up talking to Aussies about Lego.
Bro, look at the dates. They correlate with the dates that Stephen was on the stream, man. Correlate. It's a direct connection.
No, it's always a pleasure hanging out. Like I saw that post of all of you guys on Grandmasters, and I was like, oh man, it gripped my heart because I was like, oh man, so many of my friends just one photo. It was really cool.
Yeah, man.
It was definitely it was a fun day and even better night. We didn't get to post them photos up, but
I've posted them.
Well, here we go. Talking about getting together in groups and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of Lego Masters turn up to Brick Built in Sydney in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure it's going to be,
huge.
Yeah, I mean the two main are going to be there. Will be sweet. So come see Henry. Give him your phone to take a photo of me. And now you know what, man. You're going to be so pumped, full of people. Oh, he's gone. NASA, what
Houston,
happened?
we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem.
I know, that was weird.
But yes, no. So for those that are in Sydney, can make it to Sydney. Definitely come and see us. Come and see everybody. It's going to be a big show. I'm excited to finally go to a show and not worry about everything else going on. Just there as a spectator and punter.
Yeah,
and
man.
Tell everyone I know Henry. That's what I'm there for.
You're gonna love it, bro.
White and black Henry. Helena just put the link in the chat, so thank you, Helena. Brickbuilt.Sydney, nice and easy. Tickets, go get them all. Stephen, obviously you won't be able to make it to this one, but we'll hopefully see you at a show here, or we'll come there.
Yeah,
eventually.
you said you're coming to Chicago sometime, right?
You need to get on a Lego Master, Stephen, and then we're going to do international Lego Masters. That's what we're going to do.
Hey, I applied for season 4 in the US and never heard back, and they already finished filming. So 3 times I've
season
tried.
5, bro.
3
season
times
5.
denied.
Season 5.
And they don't like middle-aged white guys, man. We're all out of luck now.
Yeah, you need to come out as a lesbian and you'll be in.
No, you just need to identify as one. That's how I got on.
That's far out. Absolutely insane. No, we will. I mean, it's in the bucket list. Chicago or Scareback.
Yeah, or if you come to the San Francisco Bay Area, which is like 2 hours from where I live, just let me know.
What's the big show near you, Stephen? What's the big Lego show near you?
So normally there's Bricks by the Bay, but they've canceled it for this year. So instead there's Bricks Palooza, July 29th, I think, in Santa Rosa. It's like north of San Francisco. And I'll be displaying there. And then in December, there's another Bricks Palooza near me in Roseville, California.
Yeah, awesome.
So, yeah. And it's not finished yet. What? Break.
Oh, look at the size of that thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
really?
So I've been working on that. He's not finished yet. He needs to have his pants finished up. But
That looks so good.
yeah.
That is huge.
Very cool.
So I should have that
Can you
finished
animate that
for
fighting Henry's Gundam?
My Gundam. You can see the base of my Gundam just in the corner there. I'm working
No one
on
wants
it.
to see the base of your Gundam, Henry. Put it away.
Everyone wants to see it.
Where is it?
I'll see if I can move.
Oh, it looks like the Eiffel Tower.
There, on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you're actually going to build the surround for Brick Build.
Yeah.
You're nuts, mate. Why would you start that this close to the show?
Oh, I've almost like it's all just like around. I've just got to assemble it.
Fair enough.
One of the
There you
things I was
go.
gonna mention, like I just did the because you guys talked about the Iron Builder, and I did animation for that round. So I was first ever animation for Iron Builder, but it's all digital. So anyone who ever gets into Iron Builder in the future and does a physical animation, I legit, whoever's the first to do it, I legit will buy like a $25 or $50 USD Lego gift card because it's hard work. So I want to see someone do like a stop motion.
It's a big call.
Yeah.
Is your animation? Is it on your page? Can I bring it up on your?
On Flickr? Yeah.
Flickr.
Do you even know what Flickr is, Bilsy?
Mate, Kale made me research Flickr for hours before we started building. So yes, I know what Flickr is.
You can't
you.
slide into anyone's DMs on Flickr.
Oh, that's the wrong Flickr website. I was talking flicking. Oh, okay. You idiot.
Wow.
What? People don't come here for quality. They come here for the laughs.
Okay, I can put it in the private chat, right? Oh, you got it? Sweet. Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, there you go. If it loads.
Is it not loading on your end?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty choppy.
Oh, really? Oh, it looks good for me. Oh, well, too bad for you guys. Just search for Ghalad, GHALAD on Flickr, and you'll see it. It does look nice and smooth on this end. Probably it's just Queensland internet, and
It was fun. Check out mine and also Space Glove, Ivan, my competitor. We were supposed to do like 4 builds each, and I did 17 with an animation in the works, and then he did 18, and that was in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I don't have enough. Most people don't have that much spare time.
No.
Don't know what your rocket scientists do. Clearly, you're not building rockets.
Well, I had a week off, so the first week I was able to pump through a bunch of builds, and then the second week I did the animation and my 17th build because I was back at work.
And that's just in your lunch break.
Pretty much.
Far out. Too insane. All right, let's pull the pin there. It is 9:30 here. It's obviously 4:30, nice and early in the morning. The sun will be up soon where you are. Hope you're not too wrecked for the day. Appreciate it, man. We do, really do thank you coming in and hanging out and giving us your point of view on
it's been awesome again.
thanks, man. Always fun.
We'll be back on our Wednesday night show for actual Lego building. Again, like always, we'll wing something at the last minute and see what pops up. And got a couple of things from the Lego store the other day that might be half good. We'll see how that goes. But most of all, let's hype it up. Brick Build is coming up. We'll talk about it next week and all that kind of stuff. But for everybody else, we'll see you Wednesday night. See you later, everyone.
See you, man.
That's it.